Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. It's 6:43 a.m. here in White Beach, Boracay Island in the Philippines. Dazzle, Liana, and I, we are just having a great time in Boracay Island. We got here yesterday around 11 a.m. and it's just been beautiful weather in Boracay. Sunshine all day yesterday and looks like sunshine again today. It's almost unbelievable because of all the rain that we've been getting in our province of Aklan. I think it's rained like 10 straight days in our hometown of Numancia. Dazzle said Chloe brought us good luck because we have Chloe with us in Boracay this weekend. We just had an amazing time with my dear friend Mariah from Houston, Texas. Mariah and I was stationed together at Misawa Air Base in Japan in the early 2000s. We were stationed there for at least 4 years together. It was just so nice hanging out with her. She got to finally meet Dazzle, met Liana and Chloe. And Dazzle and I, we also got to meet Mariah's mom and had a great dinner with them last night. It was just a very memorable day. It will be one of those days that I will treasure for the rest of my life. And the water here in Boracay is just so clear. It's not even 7 a.m. and people are out here already on White Beach. And the water is warm. This is why Boracay is my happy place. Out of all the places I've been in the Philippines, I am happiest when I'm here in Boracay Island. That's why one of Dazzle and I's goal is to build our tiny home one day in Dazzle's land in Aklan. Aklan is just that island across there. It's only a 10 to 15 minute boat ride, and Dazzle's land is actually at the port. Only a 5-minute walk to the port where you catch the ferry. Hopefully in 4 years we will start building our tiny home in Aklan, Aklan. You can tell the sun is shining bright this morning. Going to be a nice sunny day here on Front Beach or White Beach. Boracay was my landing spot in 2011 when I decided to retire in the Philippines. I was telling my friend Mariah yesterday, Boracay means so much more to me just having a nice beach. For me, after living so many years in the United States, close to 30 years, I was in the military for 20 years, there was a little bit of burnout with the grind of living in the United States. For me, my years in the United States were all about working. My job in the military for 20 years was stressful. I enjoyed the camaraderie in the military, but being an enlisted person in the United States military is one of the most stressful jobs you can have. I know my military veterans can understand me. And then after retiring from the military, I immediately worked in the civilian sector at St. Mary's Hospital in Tucson, Arizona. It was less stressful and less demanding as the military, but it was still work. There were still days where I felt it was a grind. There were weekends that I would be thinking of work that I had to do on Monday. Hard to relax. Boracay was a perfect place for me to come and unwind, start decompressing, and live a slower pace of life. From the time I joined the military at 17 years old to the day I arrived here in Boracay at age 45, it was always a fast-paced life for me. Boracay was perfect for me because this is what I would do every day for 18 months here in Boracay. I would walk the beach, I would do my morning run, because this beach right here, if you notice, it's actually ideal for running because it's flat. Here on Station 1, there's not a slope. When you're a runner, you don't want to be running on a slope. You want to be running at a flat surface like here at Station 1 in Boracay. That's why you see many runners here on Front Beach. It's low tide right now. The beach is just so long and wide. Lots of people out here already on White Beach, and it's only 7 a.m. It just brings a smile to my face every time I am here in Boracay Island. Over the last 13 years, Dazzle and I have had so many great memories here. I've had so many great memories when my friends and family from the United States visit me here in Boracay Island. Dazzle and I, when we got married in 2016, we had our wedding reception at Puka Beach here in Boracay Island. So many countless good memories here on the island. I usually have breakfast at the Real Coffee. That is Real Coffee straight ahead there by the coconut trees. But it looks like they have a bamboo screen blocking the view. So I might have to look for another spot where I have my morning coffee this morning. This is normally the view looking out from Real Coffee. One of the best views when you're sitting and having your coffee in the morning. One of our friends that we met from YouTube, he is staying at the Mandalay Hotel, and I told him that I will meet him this morning. His name is Ron Navy. Dazzle and Leanna are still sleeping, but I know the minute Leanna wakes up, she's gonna want me to take her here to Front Beach. I'll just find a spot by those coconut trees and hang out with Chloe while Leanna swims. It was a fun night for Dazzle and Leanna last night because they got to ride on their first Ferris wheel ever. And then when we were walking back to our hotel, they got to watch the fire dancers. Leanna was kind of disappointed when we went to Kentucky Fried Chicken because she was looking forward to eating fried chicken, the original recipe. But all they had was spicy, and Leanna doesn't like spicy chicken. She settled for a chicken cheeseburger. She'll probably want to try KFC again for lunch today, maybe before we head back home, and see if they have the regular original recipe chicken. I always recommend to people moving or retiring here to the Philippines, it's good to find a place like Boracay, like Panglao, Bohol. I've heard people like La Union in Luzon, like a beach area, because it will help you decompress and remove all the stress that you had in the United States. I just think that when you live by the ocean, it just relaxes you naturally. You'll enjoy sunrises like this. You'll enjoy sunsets. The beach areas are just a more peaceful way of living. The 18 months that I spent living here in Boracay Island was the closest I felt to living in paradise. I never felt more relaxed than the time I lived here in Boracay for 18 months. Thank you for your continued support of our channel. Dazzle, Leanna, and I, we truly appreciate your support. Take care, everyone.